Hey, what's up guys, TotallyDubbed here, and today I'm going to do a setup video and explain what I've got around me when I am typing and bashing away on my keyboard. The reason I'm doing this is some people were requesting a setup video, and that said, I thought why not do it, because I've got quite a nice setup, so I'd love to share it with you guys and see what you think about it anyway. So on the right hand side, I've got my desktop PC. It's a Fractal R4 case. It's got an i7-3770K overclocked to 4.5 GHz, and the CPU is also delidded. The CPU cooler is an Antec 920 with a two SP120 Corsair fans, silent fans, which I've got an intake. And I've got an outtake at the top, intake on the side with a dust cover, and two intakes at the front over here. I've also got an Asus Sabertooth Z77, or aka the Noobtooth Z77, because I hate it so much. And I've got 16 gigabytes of Corsair Vengeance RAM running at 1600 MHz at 99924.2N, and that's 4 sticks of RAM, 4x4. And finally, I've got a lovely GPU, and that's the MSI GTX 680 Twin Forza Overclocked Edition. The reason I've got that is I upgraded that from the 660 Ti, and I've seen a slight increase in FPS, and I'm very much happy with the card performance. So that's my PC, and I've got some little stickers over here that I got from Extreme Skins back when I was doing some videos for applying skin covers to consoles, for example. And Lee from Extreme Skins was really kind enough to print me up some Totally Dubbed stickers, so I printed up some there. Got some there, pretty much littered all around the PC, and this is like the monster logo that was part of one of the Xbox skins. So moving on from there, I have got my desk. Now the desk is an IKEA Freddy desk. It's a very cheap desk to get, but is an extremely great desk. There's very few desks I've seen online or anywhere I've gone that actually have this. You've got two speaker stands on the side over there. You've got the top mounted bit over there. You've got an adjustable monitor stand over here, which is a little bit off, which is great for people which are a little bit tall like myself, because I'm just under 6 foot, so it's always useful to have something which you're not always looking down on, you're looking straight. It helps your neck, and it definitely is something very important for posture. You've got two cup holders, which are really useful. I never use this one just in fear of anything dropping over to the PC, but I always use that cup holder over there. But I think the main feature is its curved part over here, meaning that when you sit down, you've got a nice kind of a natural armrest on the side of the desk over here. So really great desk. I really do suggest it for you guys. And before I forget as well, at the bottom you've got things over there. Normally you'd put a really light PC, but as you can see, my PC is quite a big beast, so I can't put it there. My mum's PC would fit on there, but what I use it, I put it as like a foot stand. So I put my feet up and I put them on there on that side. So it's really useful in that respect. Moving on from the desk, I've got my sound system. I absolutely love this sound system. It's a Logitech Z5500. A lot of you know that I have this sound system, and as you can see, the bass is over there with some lovely food on it. I always have snacks and treats on my left hand side for some reason. It's always on the left, but anyway. The sound system is absolutely brilliant. Now, a lot of people will be like, oh yeah, but you can get better monitor speakers and whatnot. Yes, that's right, but for a 5.1 PC sound system and at under 230 quid, you can't really beat that sort of performance and price. I've got to say, it's a lovely sound system. I really recommend it, even though it's been discontinued by its newer brother. I really do love its sounds. I tweaked its sound, and to be honest, I really love listening to music all the time. I always have music playing. If I'm on the go, I have my music. If it's at night, I have my my headphones, and if it's during the day, I have my sound system playing. I always have music around me, and sound is something really important to me. I should probably mention that I've also got an Asus Zonar DX sound card in that PC as well to help with some sound processing, because in my opinion onboard audio is really horrible. Moving on from that, I've got a little Android little a little Android man over here with an old Xbox, well, should I say old, it's the Xbox 360 Slim's hard drive. This was my original hard drive. It got corrupt, it just stopped working. I tried everything, didn't work, so I thought I'll rip it apart and open it, and so I have this as like a mantelpiece over here. It's got a magnet in there as well, which is brilliant, so that's quite cool. Well, two little toys from when I was young. Really love those. I really loved planes and everything when I was younger. I've got my Xbox 360 Slim, 250 gigabytes. Served me really well. I hardly use it nowadays. Probably just only play some FIFA, but it's catching dust as you can see. But it's got a lovely skin on it, again from Extreme Skins. You can find them on eBay. Lovely skin, so it really does stand out and looks pretty nice. Over here is my medals from the BSTF Taekwondo. So BSTF stands for British Students Taekwondo Federation. These are the medals I got for competing in two competitions. This one was really literally 3-4 years ago, and this one was quite recent. I don't do much competing at all actually, but I'm really proud of the silver medal because I got a silver medal on a sprained ankle. I couldn't walk for about 3 to 4 months properly after that, after my fights that I had to get the silver medal. So I was really proud of getting a silver medal at the BSTF, and I love having it there, and Taekwondo is one of my huge passions, and I wish I could practice it more often. Going down towards the desk, I've got my little Yoda man and the time. The time's always good because I can see how long I've been gaming for. So my little Yoda man, I've got a Logitech I think C6, I can't remember which one it was, 615 if I'm not mistaken, camera, which is brilliant. It's 1080p camera. And I've got my little chimp, which is mini-me, basically. I've got a Logitech USB mic, which is really useful for Skype, and I've got the Epiphany Acoustics EHP02D. It's a DAC version, and I use this all the time when I'm gaming at night. Really lovely amp. I use that alongside with my Digizoid Z02 portable amplifier with my Denon D2000 headphones. These D2000s have been modded with Lawton audio pads with a custom 3.5mm jack cable, and which is shorter cable as well, and some D5000 dampened pads. Overall, these headphones are brilliant, and I really love the sound of them. Even when I've compared them to a £1,000 set of headphones, I prefer the sound signature, not the sound quality, but the sound signature of my Denons, and therefore they're my little babies because they've been through modification via me. The chair that I've got is a Top Star chair I got from Amazon. At the time it was at a deal. Brilliant chair, really good. Chair is really important, along with a desk, to have a good posture, and I really do recommend this chair. Lovely chair to have, really comfortable, adjustable in every single way as well. They only cost about £100, but now they're about £200, 150 quid. My monitor is the LG IPS234V. It's a 23-inch monitor. It's IPS. It's 60 Hz, 1080p, and it's I think 14 milliseconds response time, but its G2G is about 5 milliseconds. So its response time is great for gaming, and its IPS monitor is brilliant because you get really lovely pictures when viewing it. Down here I've got my Overclockers UK mouse mat, which is really great, and I got this for a really cheap price. I love using this. Really nice smooth surface and really useful for mice, should I say. Over here I've got my Anker 8000 DPI mouse, which I use at 1600 DPI most of the time. Really love this mouse, great for gaming and great customizable mouse. Over here I've got, should I say, my pièce de résistance. It's my Logitech G7 Plus. I really love typing on this, despite paying over 150 quid for it. I really think it was a brilliant investment because of this I've been having less strain when typing, and seeing as I type a lot, the responsiveness of this is really good, especially when it comes to gaming. The N key rollovers are brilliant. I know you can find N key rollovers and whatnot on cheaper keyboards, and you can find cheaper MX Browns as well for like less than about 80 quid. But that said, the G functionalities over here, the media functionalities over here, and the mute functionalities there. And the fact that it's fully mechanical and it's backlit, white backlit, is something I was looking for, and this is exactly fits my description exactly. So therefore I paid the extra premium, about 50 quid extra than I would have done, for example, in comparison to a Ducky keyboard, and got my G710 Plus. Apart from that, guys, that is pretty much my setup. As you can see, it's a lovely work environment, I've got to say. If I want to work, I want to game, or whatever I want to do, it's a lovely place, and I definitely suggest getting this desk. If you don't have a proper computer desk or a proper computer chair, forget about upgrading your PC, forget about upgrading your monitor or whatever. Two things are very important, are your desk and your chair, and the reason behind that is because of health, and posture, and just overall how you feel after you've been sitting in front of the PC for about 5 hours. Of course, your eyes are important as well, because you're going to be looking at the monitor the whole time. But to try and help that, definitely invest yourself into a good desk and a good chair, or at least something that fits your needs, because they are very important. And then after you've done that, then go ahead and spend whatever money you want on your PC and your monitor, your keyboard, mouse, whatever you want. But as I said, health is very important. It's more important than gaming at ultra versus medium, in my opinion. So be sure to get that. Alright guys, that is my setup. Hopefully you've enjoyed it, and give you a little overview of what I work in front, and hopefully you like it. Let me know what you guys like or dislike about my setup. I'll be really intrigued to know. But it's always personal preference, isn't it? Like what your work environment is. But this for me is the crème de la crème, as they would say. Alright guys, totally dubbed out. Bye bye.